All right, today we are going to tear apart one of the biggest, most frustrating myths in all of fitness. It's a myth that's probably made you want to give up more than once. So let's get right into it.
Does this sound familiar? You're doing everything right. You're eating clean, you're hitting the gym, you're doing 1,000 crunches. But that one stubborn area, whether it's your belly or your thighs, it just refuses to change. It's a crazy-making feeling, and today we're going to break down exactly why that happens. The idea has a name. It's called spot reduction. It's this belief that you can kind of laser focus your fat loss. Do side bends to melt away your love handles or leg lifts to shrink your thighs. And let's be real, this one single idea has sold an unbelievable amount of useless exercises, weird creams, and ridiculous gimmicks.
So let's just cut to the chase and be super blunt about it. You have been lied to. The entire concept of spot reduction is a complete and total myth. No amount of ab exercises will ever specifically burn the layer of fat off your stomach. It just doesn't work that way.
Okay, so if you can't choose where you lose fat, what does? Well, let's get into the actual science of it. Your body has its own fat loss plan, and spoiler alert, you don't get a vote.
Here is the single most important thing you need to understand. Fat loss is a systemic process. That means when your body needs energy from your fat stores, it pulls a little bit from everywhere, from your arms, your legs, your face, your back, your stomach, all at once.
The best way to think about it is like this. Picture your total body fat as a swimming pool full of water. You can't just decide to drain the water from the deep end, right? No, of course not. When you open the drain, the water level goes down evenly across the entire surface of the pool. Your body fat is exactly the same.
So what determines where the fat comes off first, and what part is the deep end that seems to take forever? It's pretty much all down to your genetics. Your DNA has a pre-written blueprint for where your body likes to store fat most easily. And here's the cruel joke. Those easy storage spots are almost always the last place your body wants to take fat from. And this is where we see those classic differences. For most men, the stubborn spots are the stomach and love handles. The whole dad bod thing. For many women, it's the hips, thighs, and butt. Your body has its favorite places to hang on to fat, and it is not eager to let them go. So let's just say it plainly. That one area that bothers you the most, the one you're probably thinking about right now, is biologically programmed to be the very last place you'll see a change. It's super frustrating, but it's a biological fact. Okay, so that's the why. It's not you, it's biology. Now, let's talk about the real solution. Let's forget the gimmicks and talk about the actual, science-backed strategy to finally get rid of that stubborn fat.
This is it, the one and only non-negotiable, unbreakable rule of fat loss. You must be in a calorie deficit. That simply means you are consistently burning more energy than you are eating, period. No workout, no supplement, nothing can get around this law of physics.
So you're probably asking, wait a minute, so are you saying all those crunches I'm doing are a total waste of time for my belly fat? Well, yes and no. They aren't a waste of time, but their true purpose is widely misunderstood.
See, crunches don't burn the layer of fat that's on top of your stomach. What they do is build and strengthen the abdominal muscles that are underneath that fat. This is key because once you finally lose that layer of fat, thanks to your calorie deficit, you'll have a strong, defined core to reveal. And this is the strategic advantage of strength training. Building muscle in your target areas, your abs, your glutes, your legs, it won't magically burn fat from that specific spot, but it will dramatically improve how that area looks and is shaped as your overall body fat goes down.
So the real winning formula is beautifully simple. Step 1. Maintain a consistent calorie deficit to signal your body to start draining that pool of fat. Step 2. Use strength training to build the muscle in the areas you want to improve. That's it. That's the fastest, most effective way to get the results you're after.
Now, if the plan is really that simple, why do so many people struggle and fail? The answer isn't found in a different workout plan or a new diet. It's found in your mindset.
The number one reason people fail to get the body they want is impatience. Pure and simple. They know they need a calorie deficit, but they can't handle the biological reality that their number one problem area is going to be the last to go. They expect to see results there first, and when they don't, they get discouraged and quit.
Let's walk through this, because it's a story most of us have lived. You start a plan. After a few weeks, you notice your face is a bit slimmer. Maybe your arms have more definition. Great, but then you look at your stomach, and it seems exactly the same. And that's when the doubt creeps in. You think, this isn't working for me, and you give up. The tragic part is, it was working. You are on the right path. You just needed to give the process more time to reach those stubborn spots. So what's the actual secret to losing that stubborn fat for good? It's not a special workout or a magic supplement. It's a mindset.
This quote absolutely nails it. Fat loss is simple, but it is not easy. The plan itself, eat less, move more, lift weights, is incredibly straightforward. But having the discipline to stick with it day after day, especially when you're not seeing the changes exactly where you want them yet, that's the hard part.
So here is your takeaway plan. First, accept that spot reduction is a myth and let that idea go forever. Second, put all your focus into staying in a consistent calorie deficit. Third, use strength training to build the physique you want to reveal. And finally, and this is the most important one, be patient and learn to trust the process.
And here's the best part. This isn't a guess. It's not hope. It is biology. If you stay consistent with the plan, the fat has to come off, even from those stubborn areas. Your body literally has no other choice. It's a biological guarantee.
So we'll leave you with this one question. Most people quit right on the verge of their big breakthrough. They stop just before they would have seen the results they worked so hard for. Knowing what you know now, will you?